Multiple agencies are now investigating numerous threatening calls made to Fairbanks schools. Stephanie Woodard has more now on those threats and what's being done to track down the calls.
Down, ignore all bell.
Since March, 5 Fairbanks area schools have been placed into full lockdown after what school officials described as threatening phone calls.
Somebody is voice masking software or device or something.
What is being said in those calls are direct threats that officials believe are made to get the response.
Whoever the caller is knows what schools must respond to, and so they're making specific threats about hurting children. So they're using language that we have to respond to. We can't ignore.
The Alaska State Troopers, Fairbanks Police Department, and the FBI are all working with the district to attempt to trace the phone calls. Over 400 schools across the nation have experienced these calls that law enforcement call swatting.
That's sort of a hoax call to stimulate or initiate a 911 response. And so law enforcement was having trouble with this, but it seems to be that perhaps now they're using schools as targets.
Some parents have expressed their frustration over the communication with the schools during the lockdowns. The lack of communication initially is done to protect the students inside the school. Gaborik said once police clear the building, administrators then begin the task of notifying parents.
As we move through this, we're learning some things about communication, and we know parents want as much real-time information as possible, so we're trying to be responsive to that.
The district says they are working on a way to block calls from people with anonymous phone numbers in hopes to stop the calls. I'm Stephanie Woodard reporting.